See, I'm gonna just get straight into it. Just got done watching an episode, actually currently watching an episode of Atlanta Housewives. And not to talk about the Housewives, we're gonna leave them out of this one today. We're gonna talk about so-called men or man in the group, Greg, confronting Peter about the issue with the situation at the charity event, how he didn't like how he approached him. But the fact is, if you were a real man, I'm just get right into it. If you were a real man, you would have spoke the time of. Your wife wouldn't have pushed your ass out of the way to talk to another man. She would have let you have the floor if she felt like you were going to handle it. You see, that's a confusion. He wanted to come back when Peter wasn't even thinking about it and try to catch him off guard and try to check him. You sat and talked to that man for the longest time. All you had to do was get one line. Don't do it again. Let's move on. But instead, you proceeded like a woman, like your woman did, and got in his face. And that's why he felt the need to defend himself both times. He didn't tell you he wasn't going to do it again. He said if your woman was going to get in my face again, I'm going to do what I did the last time. Nothing's going to change. And if you're going to be her husband, you should have been the first one to tell her, baby, I got this. You get to the side. But instead, you sat there on the sideline like you always are and watch her handle the situation. And when she comes in on this said conversation, what does she do? She pushed you to the side again to handle it like your ass should have. If you had squashed it before she got up there, it wouldn't have been no situation. But see, I personally feel like y'all two had talked about that prior, and your ego was kind of hurt when she told you that you should have handled it. So what did you do? Hey, Peter, I got to talk to you when we get a chance. But you had a chance when it first happened, and you didn't do anything, you see? And that's going to keep happening. Because I personally feel like Greg isn't the man in his relationship. I'm sorry. Women, they do wear pants in relationships, and we can front like the man is supposed to, but a lot of times women do. She called him the shots. She pushed him out the way. She elbowed him out the way. Hey, I'm going to do this and that. She got in that other man's face for some reason or another when you should have had checked her back at home. But see, I'm going to let mines know you don't hop in no man's face unless you ready for something to go down between your man and this man. You conduct yourself like a woman and you let me handle the men that try to handle you. But Greg, he didn't handle it like that, and I think he could have done better. Because I respected Greg up until that point. But then, well, actually, I kind of didn't because it's always been the same way. But all of a sudden, you want to change the situation. She's always handled things. Well, at least that's what you let the TV show. See, life is all about PR. You don't want people to think or see things about you that you don't want them to think. So at the time you let your woman start handling the situations, you already knew that's what people are going to think. So now you're trying to reverse it, but it's too late because we already know that Nene wears the pants in that relationship. But I'm going to get back to this, and hopefully this next episode, he kind of cleans it up because that was pretty bad.